Hello, my name is Alan Maldonado. I'm going to be showing the class project on interactive Flask web application with API and data integration for the component-based software development class. So as we can see on the left, I have my code. I did it based on the IP Stack API, which is a geolocation API service. This is all the different stuff you can show. It'll show the stuff. There you go. And then if we look over here, this is the API key. You're not supposed to show this to people, but might as well. I'm using the free plan. No payment. Just put in a fake name. Yeah. And then over here on the actual code, I have all this. Well, I should have all the requirements. They should all just be here. So I use Flask WTF, which is all required under the requirements. Over here is my API key, which was in the previous slide, I guess. Over here we have the different input fields. All that, it's just input fields. These are the optional ones that are required on the 9th part. Over here we have the Flask application setup, so this is setting it up, as well as the secret key, which is required for the protection, this type of protection. It just said it was required under some of the documentation and a video I saw on it. Over here we have the get and post. This of course is required because otherwise you won't be able to gather information. Over here some error handling, like 403 and 404 errors, etc., etc. 400 errors, that's another one. Over here, over here, this is all of the information that's going to be gathered, put into place. So this will show, this specifically will always show, and then these are optional. So they won't really always show, it just depends if you put the check mark or not. Over here is the index.html, the CSS code I did previously use in another class, but I changed it up. It just looks good, and it was like on the ready, so it should look nice. Over here is this is the actual code, so this is like here's the post. All of this will be the different fields that, like the country code and the coordinates, etc. And then here's the actual code running. If I turn it off, turn it back on, and I'll keep it here so you can see it's the same one. I'll click right here. Boom. Here it's running natively on my computer, the 8.8. Look it up again. Look it up again. All there. And then I'll try it with a different one so you know I'm not cheating. And then I'll do a fake one, so I'll just do 1, 2, 3, and then boom, error. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Bye.